As many of you know, Tyrese Haliburton was recently voted by other NBA players in the circle, the NBA circle, saying that he was the most overrated player in the NBA. That's overrated. Well, if you see what Tyrese Haliburton has been doing lately, he's making each and every one of those guys that voted for him to be most overrated look very, very stupid. This Indiana Pacers team is showing why last year was not a fluke on how they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. They have a world champion coach in Rick Carlisle. They have great depth. They've got multiple guys that can score the basketball. They play great team defense, and they're really good at getting out in transition. They don't have a superstar on the team. Really good player, but you can't really call him a superstar. But these guys really mesh well together. They rely on their execution and their detail and their efficiency to win games, and it's been working for them. Now Halliburton's in some big shots. Getting to the Cleveland Cavaliers, you let two home playoff games get away. Now, I get it. Darius Garland has been injured. He hasn't played the last four playoff games. In this game, too, you were without Evan Mobley, who was a defensive player of the year, DeAndre Hunter, who's a very good wing defender for you, and then, of course, no Garland again. But relevancy of that point begins to die down because Cleveland was up by 14 points going into the fourth quarter. They had a sizable lead through most of the fourth quarter. They were up by, I believe, 7 or 8 within the last minute, possibly even 40 seconds. Aaron Nesmith gets a putback dunk off of a free throw. That's got nothing to do with the guys not being on the floor. That's free throw box out, stuff that you learn in middle school. And then later on, Max Strus throws an ill-advised pass to inbound the ball, another easy turnover to give Indiana more points. That's got nothing to do with guys being on the floor. So the mistakes that Cleveland made down the stretch, all you have to do is really just take care of the ball and do the simple things like box out on free throws. The game-winning shot that Tyrese Haliburton got, it was, again, not boxing out on a free throw to secure the ball for your team. That gave Tyrese Haliburton the opportunity to hit a game-winning three. So the stuff that whoever wants to say that, give the Cavaliers an excuse about the guys who I mentioned who weren't available, you can say that. But when you watch the game, and as well as Cleveland played throughout the entire game, they made a lot of boneheaded mistakes down the stretch and cost themselves the game.